Okay, hi guys. Welcome to the lesson today. I know we're still waiting on some people to come to class, but let's get started. So we're looking at Unit 7. We've been Unit 7, talking about journeys and places and how we go somewhere by car, by plane, by bus. And we talked about using adjectives and how to compare comparative adjectives. So I want to talk about a place. I want to say it's beautiful, it's amazing, it's hot, it's busy, yeah, so these are adjectives. So if you remember, I said that we're going to look at 7C, visit Colombia. So let's get into it. Visit Colombia. So we want to look at the photo on page 87, the next page. What topics do you think are in the article? So I'll just show you the article. So remember, an article is like writing. That's could be on the website. It could be in a book, travel book. So the title is A Journey to Colombia's Cities. I can see Cartagena. I hope I'm right with my pronunciation. Medellin, Cali, and Ciudad Perdida. So maybe what kind of writing do you think this is? Maybe it's about places and culture, the way people live, culture, food, places. Yeah? Okay. Now let's read it. So let's read, we'll go with, I'll read the first paragraph. Jimin, you can read Medellin. Medellin, Medellin. So the is j, Medellin. I have to remember. I'll write a note in my book. Medellin. Medellin. So Jimin, you can read Medellin and Alexandria, Cali, and I'll read the last one. Okay, so a journey to Colombia's cities. Many visitors to Colombia spend time in Bogota, the country's capital city, but Colombia also has some other great cities. Cartagena. Cartagena? Cartagena. Cartagena. Maybe, okay, well, I'll read the first one. So Cartagena is a port on Colombia's coast. A port is usually by the water. So it's an area. This is what a port looks like. It's like by the water. So a port, you see, it's by the water. It's like an area of land by the water. Okay, so Cartagena is a port on Colombia's coast. Because the city is by the Caribbean Sea, so by means next to the Caribbean Sea, the food here is a fantastic mix of seafood and tropical fruit. Also, Cartagena is one of the friendliest places in the world. Everyone has time for a chat, including waiters in restaurants, shop assistants, taxi drivers, or people walking in the streets. Okay, Medellin. You want to read all this one for Medellin?
Yeah. Medellin is best known for the sculptor Fernando Coteno, who was born here, and you can see his
Sculptures
of people and animals everywhere in the sea. So
Botero Plaza.
Botero Plaza is in the is in the center and has a lot of sculptures by him. You can also walk to other spots to see more. If you want to save time between places, take the cable car over the city. And in the afternoon, when the sun gets very hot, go inside the museum, the antique yard to see hotel paintings.
Okay, so this is the home of a famous sculptor, Fernando Botero. Let's have a look. Fernando Botero. So this is him. This is his paintings and sculptures. So it's amazing.
Okay. Warm. I feel warm.
So you can see sculptures as well, not just paintings. This is a sculpture. 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 Okay. Beautiful. Cali, Alexandria.
Where people work up, but they also know how to tackle this time. The city came with music and dances and their work activities and the this also becomes a sponsor in the role in the contemporary
Courses.
with some of the best dances in the world. The annual festival of classical music and the world festival of salsa are in August and September. So there are good months to visit.
So these, not there. Yeah, so these are good months to visit. Okay, Cali. So it sounds like it's all about partying in Cali. So if you want to party, go to Cali. If you want to see some artistic, things in the city, go to Medellin. And Cartagena was friendly, nice people. Friendly, nice place. Okay, the last one. Do you want to read it, Letizia?
All are very different
Kind.
Yes, all day.
Yeah, I looked at Alexandria because I thought Alexandria is going to have to teach us the names here. Sweet, ciudad perdida. Ciudad perdida. Yeah, ciudad. So yeah, you walk through rivers. Yeah. Finally, climb up. Yeah. 1,241 steps.
At the top, you see the strong
Find
and the strong road.
ancient. Ancient. So the C makes a ch. Okay. Ancient city.
Ancient city over thousands of years.
And incredible. Over the mountains. So this is the picture here. Ciudad Perdida. Very beautiful. Okay, good. Let's match the sentences to the city. So I'm going to go back. Number 3, it says, in this city, you can have dance lessons from experts. Which city is that?
치유다, 페르디다.
No, where you can dance. You remember I said it's the party city? Which one? You can have dance lessons. Cali.
칼리.
Yes, Cali. Okay, so Cali is the city where you can have dance lessons from experts. Experts means professional, people that know how to dance salsa very good. There's transport which goes over the city. Which city has transport over the city?
I've been 카타르.
Cartagena?
네.
I think Medellin, because it says you can take the cable car. So let's have a look what a cable car is. So the answer is Medellin. And this is what a cable car looks like.
In Korea
Yes, have one? Yeah, this one, cable car.
Yes.
So this is in the city of Medellin, cable car. So beautiful. You see many nice views. You go from the mountain down to the city. Beautiful. Okay, so the answer is Medellin. What about no one lives in this city anymore?
살아오다 페르디다.
Yeah, Ciudad Perdida. Yep, Ciudad Perdida. There are two important events every year. Maybe Cali, because they have the festival. Cali, because the festival, the annual festival of Pacific music and the World Festival of Salsa. Yeah, so number 4 is Cali. People in this city like to stop and talk to anyone. Cartagena, the first city, remember? The friendliest place of the world. One of the friendliest place in the world. Yeah. A famous Colombian comes from this city. Medellin. You remember the sculptor, the painter? His name is Fernando Botero. And it's difficult to get to this city. The last one, Ciudad Perdida, because you have to walk through the rivers and the jungle. So the last one. Yes. Okay, so we read an article and we understood that this was an article about cities in Colombia, and we saw that there's many different things in this city. Okay, let's find the words in the article. So article just means a writing to match the definition. So what word means a type of city or place with ships and boats? You remember in the beginning, I told you about this word?
Yeah.
What's that word? Port. So port, yep, remember these images? Port is a type of city or place with ships and boats by the water. You can see, so you can imagine the food would be seafood, and this is a nice, beautiful place of a port. So it's called a port. What's an informal and friendly conversation? What word? Chat. Chat. Yep. Chat. C-H-A-T. Chat. So let's write some of these answers down. So I'm just going to go back to question 3. We had the first answer was Cali, Medellin, Ciudad, Cali, Cartagena, Medellin, Ciudad. Okay, question 4. So the first word is port, P-O-R-T. And the second one is chat. That means a friendly, an informal and friendly conversation. So let's have a chat. That's what it means. What about a type of artist who makes large objects, often from stone or metal? What's the word? Sculpture. Yep, sculpture. Sculpture. What are the objects made by the artist called? So he is a sculptor, but he makes sculptures. So one is a job title, a sculpture, and the other one is what he makes, objects, sculptures. So you just got to remember the ending. This is the job. So if someone is an artist, a sculpture, but what they make is sculptures, things, an object. What's a type of transport which moves over your head? Yeah, cable car. Yeah, okay. Cable car. Places with music and dancing. Festival. Yep, festival. And what's another word that means very old?
Can you say?
A special public event or celebration.
Also, festival.
I think number 7, festival.
Yeah.
And number 6 is a concert. Yeah, so number 6, concert. Or nightclubs. So let me change that. So number 6, places with music and dancing, is concert or nightclubs. And number 7, festivals. And what's another word for very old? Ancient. Yeah. Yeah, ancient. Okay. Let's look at, so that was some good vocab. Let's look at number 5. It says, Sorry, number 5. Find these phrases with time. So phrases means a group. It's more than one word. A phrase can be 2 words or 3 words or 4 words. A phrase is like goodbye, because it's not a word, because one word is good, the other word is bye. You put them together, that's goodbye. That's a phrase. Or have a good time. That's a phrase. The words are have, a, good, and time. But when you put them together, it makes a phrase. Have a good time, have time for, save time, spend time. So I'll give you 1 minute and let's put these phrases in the correct sentences. So I'll give you 1 minute and we'll come back. Okay, so what's the first one? So on the weekend, we always
Have good time, spend time.
spend time, I think. We always spend time. You could say on the weekend, we always have time for family and friends. That's a true good sentence. It works, but we need to have a good time somewhere else or have time for somewhere else. So I think spend time. So it means where do you spend your time? What do you do on the weekend? Where do you spend your time? Well, on the weekends, we always spend time with family and friends. Okay, number 2, I woke up late, so I didn't have time for. Yeah. So you can see this is a verb, but it's got 3 words in it. It's an action, to have time for. So you must keep them together. There's a preposition, for, and there's 2 words. There's have, the verb, time, the noun, and a preposition. That makes 1 verb. Because it's different to have. This is to have time for. Number 3, don't wait for the bus. Save time. Make sure the S is capital because it's the start of a sentence. Save time by taking a taxi. And the last one, did you? Yes. Did you have a good time on your on holiday? Okay, let's go to the next one. So, Daniel, do you spend all your time working on your homework? Do you spend all your time working on your homework? Number 1. So remember when we answer this question, yes, I do, no, I don't, and then you can give information. So do you spend all your time working on your homework? So yes, I do, or no, I don't. No? No, I don't. Yeah. Because I'm working, I'm busy. Yeah, that's fine. So no, I don't spend all my time. I spend some of my time, but not all of my time. So you can have an answer like that. Some people can say, yes, I always do my homework. I always spend my free time on my homework. Or some people you can answer no, because I have to work. I've got family. I've got to take care of some things. Ojulan, do you have time for sports and other hobbies? I bet you do, because you told me you're walking, yes? A lot of time? Do you have Yes. Yes, good. Good. So you have time. Yes, I make time. I have time. Yeah, I spend a good time on my sports and hobbies. Good. If your answer was no, you could say no. I'm so busy that I never have time. I hardly ever have time for sports and hobbies. So you can put your answer, whatever the answer is true for you. Mariana, did you have a good time on the weekend? Yeah, you had to think a little bit. Did I? I have to remember the weekend. Yeah, you had a good time? To where? To where? Oh, you went shopping. Yeah, because I went shopping. Good. That's always a good time. Yeah. So yes, I had a good time on the weekend because I went shopping. You can say I did shopping. If you want to say no, no, I had to work. I had to do many things, or no, the weather was bad, or something was cancelled, or so it depends what your answer is. So did you have a good time? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Okay, we spend time and save time. Do you know another noun we often use with spend time, with spend and save? So what else could I say? I spend time, I spend money, I spend Can you think of other things that we spend? Maybe, yeah, they're the two common. How about if I say save? I can say save time, save money, save the children, save electricity. Yes, good. Electricity, yes. That's a very common thing to say. Turn off the lights when you don't need them so you can save electricity.
My mother always say
I always say it too. I know. My parents same. They always say it, and now I always say it. Save electricity, yeah? What else? Save water, yes. We always say that. Be careful. Turn off the taps. Save water. Save the environment. Yeah. Any more words that we could use with these verbs, spend or save? So you could see that, yeah, we can add the noun to the verb. Make it an action. Okay, let's imagine that we're going to visit the cities in the article. So you remember the one in Colombia that we read about the 4 places? So let's imagine that we're going to visit the cities. Which one is your first choice? Which one is your second choice? Which one is your third? And which one is your last choice? So for example, I'm going to put my one is going to be, I like the Amazon idea. I'm going to Ciudad Perdida because I like nature. So that's my first choice. What's your first choice?
my first choice is Cali.
Cali. Yes. Why?
His positive is positive is very excited.
This city?
Positive is very excited.
What is?
Excited.
Yes, exciting. There's many exciting things to do there. Yes, that's good. Anyone else have a different first option? Did anyone pick Medellin or Cali? Did you say, which one did you say, Jimin? Sorry?
Excited.
No, which city is your first choice?
Cali.
Ah, Cali, yes. Cali. Anyone else put Cartagena as your first choice or Medellin? Yeah, Medellin. Okay, what's your second choice? So number 2, I'm gonna put Cartagena. Yeah. Number 3. So just put a number. Make sure you put 1 to 4. Which one is, if you imagine that you want to go to the city the most, and the last one is the last. So let's look at this sentence. Cali is my first choice because I love music and I want to learn salsa. So my sentence is Ciudad Perdida is my first choice because I love the nature and to see the Amazon and to hear the native birds. So write a sentence for yourself just about your first one. So just like what I'm doing. So Ciudad Perdida is my first choice because I love nature. Daniel, what did you write about your first choice? Not yet? No? So you have to write a sentence about your first choice, just like mine. So mine says, Ciudad Perdida is my first choice because I love nature, the sounds of the native animals, and to hike through the jungle and the heat and the mosquitoes and the so Ojalon, what's your first choice and why?
Cartagena is my first choice because I like beach and
Because I like the beach, I like beaches and
tropical place.
tropical places. Nice. Yeah, so Kenya is my first choice because I like maybe being by the sea. I like being by the sea, the beach, whatever, being by the sea and tropical places. Is that what you said? Yeah, because I like being by the sea. Mhm. Letizia, do you have a sentence about your first choice? Yeah. I love, how do you spell it? Being, yeah, because I love being. Yeah. Yeah. Nature. Nature, yeah. I love being around nature. Yeah, I love being in. We say we're in. I love being in nature. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Full stop. Good. Daniel, you have a sentence now? Which one is your first choice of the cities and why? Maybe because you didn't get to read it because you came after. But okay, I'll leave it there. Let's go to the next part. Yeah. Medellin. Yeah. Because the sculpture. Well, amazes me. Maybe because you have to add your feeling about it. So Medellin is my first choice because the sculptor, Fernando Botero, or his sculptures amazes me. Like when I look at them, I think, wow, it amazes me. So maybe that's a good sentence. Yeah, because the sculptures amaze me. Yeah. So we added our feeling. I love being in nature. I like being by the sea in tropical places. And because the sculptures, remember the objects, the sculptures amaze me. Like I feel wow when I look at them. So who do you think this article that we read, who do you think this is written to or for? Travelers? Tourists? Tourists, yeah. Even the local people, because maybe you want to travel in your country, you can, for locals, for tourists, for travelers, yeah.
But I don't meet these cities.
But you've never been?
No.
See, none of them?
No.
Wow. None of them. And Alexandria? Mariana? Just Medellin, yeah. So see, maybe this article is for locals, for tourists like us. Yeah. And would you be interested? I am. I would be interested after. When you read this, do you feel interested to travel there? Yeah. Yeah. Anyone know? Because you can be honest. There's no right or wrong answer. You could say, no, maybe you prefer somewhere like different, like Russia or Europe. I mean, you can have any answer you want. It's your feeling. Would you be interested? Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. And then you can say why. Okay, now let's read a different text about the city of Cali and compare it with the paragraph in the article. So we have this paragraph here. So I'll read it and then you can follow me for the pronunciation. So Cali is a city where people work hard and there is a lot of new business. It has a good airport for visitors with comfortable hotels. There is good public transport, but taxis are the fastest way to get around the city. In the evening, Cali has restaurants with traditional and international food. So this paragraph is a little bit different to the one we read before. Who do you think the type of reader is for this one? Is it for tourists? So tourists are just people that want to travel for fun, maybe with your husband, with your boyfriend, with your friends, or a business person. Maybe they're going for a business meeting, a student, maybe like how you're here as a student, or someone who likes art. What do you think? Who is this paragraph? Is it more for?
More for tourists.
Business and tourist. Maybe more for business, because because if you go to this city, it's telling you that there's a good airport, comfortable hotels, good public transport, taxis, you can get around the city, and there's good restaurants, traditional food. Maybe both, but more business, but tourist as well. Because why would tourists go for new business? So maybe it's more for business people, because they can go there, open up a business, you know. What is the type of topic? Is it about art, history, business, sports, music, or dancing? Maybe more business. And food. I know it doesn't have the answer. I think food and business. Yeah. Okay, now we are going to write. So we're going to plan a paragraph. So remember, a paragraph is about 5 or 6 sentences about your town or city. So you have to pick, who are you writing it for? Do you want to write it for business people and tell them why they should come to your city? You know, maybe for example, San Paulo is good for business because there's a lot of people, you know, it's always exciting and interesting, and there's lots of fashion going on there. So you can open up good business. Or do you want to just talk about for students? You know, you should come to Rio de Janeiro because it's now got great universities. You know, there's a lot of amazing subjects that you can study at a high level, and there's great, you know, education system and many international students coming. Or do you want to write about just for tourists? You should come to Rio de Janeiro because there's so many beautiful places to see. You can relax by the beach in one day and at the same time be up in the mountains, you know, touring, whatever. Or is it about something else? Maybe Paris. It's the love romantic city. You should come to Paris because it's where you can propose to your future person or show your love or have a romantic getaway. You know, enjoy time with your special person in a beautiful city that's, you know, wherever you look, it's all about romance. So think about who you are writing to. So don't just talk about everything about your city. Think about, who am I trying to make them interested to come to my city? Is it business people? Is it just young people, students? Is it just everyday visit, you know, travelers, tourists? Is it, you know, whatever. So write your paragraph, 50 words, and we're going to upload it onto Padlet. So you know this one, and I'll look at your grammar through there. So I'll give you 10 minutes. Plan it out. Like I said, think first, who am I writing to and why? And you can look at some previous posts to get some. So section 3, writing. if you go all the way down to 7C, you'll see here there's some other examples. So I wrote the first one. It was about visiting Darwin, which is in the Northern Territory, in the top part of Australia. So I wrote this to people who are adventurous, who want to experience and outback and nature. So you can see I say, it should be different. It should say, come, so visit Darwin. Darwin captures the beautiful landscapes, outdoor experiences, waterfalls, and there's so many exotic species of birds and wildlife. Besides its warm weather, it's one of the places that I would go to, Kakadu National Park, where you can take a four-wheel drive and cruise around the area. So Darwin is definitely a place I can't wait to see. Now, this was written a little bit different because we were imagining that we were going to go to a place. But I'm actually going to rewrite it. Make sure you can see someone else wrote Tokyo, Japan. So these were a bit different. We imagined where we want to visit, but I want you to write about your country. So just add comments. So it's your city. So tell us why we should go there, but not everyone, are you talking about to business people, to students, to tourists? So pick the amazing points of your city that you want to talk about. Okay, 10 minutes to write and upload. Okay, so you can see it says Darwin, Northern Territory, Australia is a must-see city. Darwin captures Australia's landscapes, outdoor experiences, waterfalls, and exotic species of birds and wildlife. Besides its warm weather, there are lovely, nice people. One place in particular is Kakadu National Park, where you can take a four-wheel drive and cruise around the area. Darwin is definitely a place to see. And I've put in brackets that this is an article which is for like adventurous travelers. So it's trying to get those people that want an adventure. When they travel, they want experience, adventure, outdoor, nature. So yeah, so that's a good example. So keep uploading. Okay, another example. So Tokyo, Japan is a place to visit for video gamers. So where is Fernando? We can tell him about this. Tokyo is the international city of the world. There are a lot of interesting things to see, such as Akihabara, which is in Tokyo, has a lot of people and electronic products. You must visit this city, even if it's once in a lifetime. So who is this written to? To video gamers, people that like video games. So that's a good example. Okay, another example. Fiji is a country in the South Pacific. It is known for its stunning beaches. And if you love chilling by the sea, then this place would be amazing. It has stunning coral reefs and British colonial architecture. It is just as beautiful and cheaper than the Maldives. It is also closer to Australia than Colombia. Hope to see you all in Fiji. So who is this written for? For people that just want to have what do they call it? Like a resort-like holiday by the water, relaxing, sunshine, drinks by the beach, cocktails by the beach. So that's written for those people. And this one's about Naples in Italy. So Naples, Italy is one of the most famous places in Italy. They are well known for their pasta, pizza, and cheese. When you are there, you can learn how to prepare these dishes. Naples also has a lot of history. In the past, Naples has faced a lot of catastrophic events. For instance, the Vesubia volcanic eruption. Visit this place sometime soon. So this is written more to for travelers who enjoy food, and, you know, a bit of history. So this is more for your traveler that enjoys, an adult traveler maybe, that enjoys food and history. Okay, Egypt. Egypt has a lot of history, which is very intriguing. That means interesting. Egypt has huge ancient monuments, tombs of the kings, temples, pyramids, and the famous River Nile. It is so important to learn about different countries' history, especially Egypt, as it's had an important part in humanity and is the main culture center of the world. So who is this written to? Maybe to students who are studying history, or just an everyday traveler who really enjoys the ancient world and learning about the ancient world. This one is interesting. Iceland, which is in Europe, is a small island near the Arctic. Winter is extremely long, yet it is the most beautiful season of the year. The Arctic line will appear in winter, and there are many hot springs and many ice rooms. Great to travel with your family around Christmas time for a magical cold winter experience. So who is this written to? Maybe to families that want to experience something very different for their Christmas, or couples, you know, to see the Arctic line and have a great experience in the hot springs and ice rooms. And the last example we have here, Bali has many things to do and places to visit. The rice plantations, the beaches for surfing, and other water activities in Bali's turquoise waters and white sands are great to enjoy with your friends. There is also a magical temple for those who would like to spend time worshiping. So this is written more for just young people, friends that want to go on a good cheap holiday and have fun, but they can also pray. Okay, let's check some of these writings. So I talk about, how do I say the name? Shoal.
Yeah.
We don't really say I talk about. Just you can just start with Shoal.
Yes,
Shoal is the capital city in South Korea. There are many palaces, especially, so we don't need to capitalize these words, make sure they're not capitalized. So there are many palaces, especially the Gyeongbokgo Palace, which is popular amongst the locals. So, which is popular among the locals. Yeah, the people. This is very popular.
Yes.
This temple, this palace.
Yes.
Korea had royal for a long time. Yeah, Korea had royal families. We could say families. Korea had royal families for a long time. There are very beautiful and, what's this word? Nature?
Nature is for how can I say this building is for from nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can see. Can you see photo Gyeongbokgo?
Yes. Okay, so let's have a look at
Yeah, right there.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, A1 like yeah.
So I can
Friendly nature.
friendly nature. Yeah, it's like a very calm environment, like it's peaceful. You feel peaceful being there. Okay, so let's start again. How do I say the name?
경북.
No, Seoul. 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 Seoul is the capital city in South Korea. There are many palaces, especially the palace, which is popular amongst the locals. Korea had a lot of families for a long time. Korea had royal families for a long time who lived in these palaces. Yeah, so Korea had royal families who lived in these palaces. Experience a beautiful and
Laila,
this one especially. Yeah, especially so experience a beautiful and peaceful time here. Maybe peaceful, because I think it's very peaceful to be there. Peaceful time here. I recommend tourists who are interested in history and architecture. Yes, so good writing. We can see this is now for people, students, or just adults who are interested in history and architecture. Good. So this place maybe is recommended for tourists who are interested in history and architecture. Good. Thank you. Okay, Shanghai. Is this yours or Jalal? I thought so, because you said you've been Shanghai. Is known as a business city because it is the most important financial city of China. But if you have an opportunity, come to Shanghai for a tour. There are in this amazing city, we have to take these words off. There are many interesting places to visit here. So that's how we say it here at the end. There are many interesting places to visit here. You can go to Yuanga Garden, where the traditional architecture of houses, buildings, and gardens contrast with the modern and very high buildings located very high buildings. Full stop. Beside this place. Yes. So I see what you mean. So you can go to Yunga Gardens, where the traditional architecture of houses, buildings, and gardens contrast with the modern and high. It already tells me that I'm in that place, so I don't need that last sentence. Because you already said you can go here where the architecture of these houses, building, and garden contrasts with the modern and high buildings nearby. That's how we do it. Full stop. Some of what? Some of the buildings are more than 100 levels. Shanghai can show you a mix of a millennial culture and the trend of the future. Good. So who is this? Who is your audience? Who are you writing to? Yeah. Yeah, just everyday tourists, young, young adults who are interested to see like the contrast, as you said, between the tradition and the new buildings. Yeah, just any type of tourist. Good. So I forgot. You can put your name at the end. Sorry. Yeah.
JMIN.
Jimin. 1 L. Yeah. No, thank you. Okay, good. Shanghai, Salvador. So if you haven't finished writing yours, make sure you add, because I can see some people haven't added. So Salvador is an amazing place. It has beautiful beaches, big malls, good restaurants, museums, etc. For those, good choice of word, for those who like to party, Salvador hosts one of the biggest carnivals in Brazil. I prefer summer, and Salvador is hot all year round. Beautiful. Is that yours, Letizia? Good. So who is it targeted for? Maybe, young adults, those that like, the fun nightlife and the city life and partying. Yeah. Salvador. I might just write is an amazing place in Brazil because I thought El Salvador. So I just want to say in Brazil. It has beautiful beaches, big malls, good restaurants, museums, etc. Good choice of word for those who like. So when you're talking to people and you just want to say, for anyone, for those who like to party, Salvador hosts one of the biggest carnivals in Brazil. Beautiful. How far is it from the capital of Brazil is what?
Brasília. It's not São Paulo, it's not Rio de Janeiro. So not
That's why I didn't know. It's Brasília, Brazil. Oh, this is the capital of Brazil. Very modern.
Yes.
It looks like a different planet.
Like Adelaide, Adelaide is friendly city. I heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adelaide is friendly city.
What do you mean?
Friendly.
Plain.
P-L-A-N.
Plain.
네.
Plain city. Yeah.
네.
Yeah, because it doesn't. Yeah, it's very plain. Like it's.
But I know this city,
Yeah.
they make a product.
Yeah.
When they
Yeah.
build the city, they already have a product.
Okay. Yeah, it looks very well organized. Like you could tell the structure. Oh yeah, I know. I know.
Laila,
Go up.
now down. Okay, this is center one is what is it? What is the center one?
This one.
Center. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. What is that?
And
Good question.
this one is the good of the government. Here, the president, the camera,
Politicians. Yeah.
Beijing. Beijing.
No, Brazil. Brazil. Because I was asking what is the capital city of Brazil? So it's Brasilia.
What is it for?
This building?
Yeah.
Politicians?
Politicians.
Yeah, government.
Government.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, a crown, like a crown.
Oh, yes, it does. It looks like a
Yeah.
crown. Yeah. Okay, good. So I don't see any more. Daniel, where's your writing? Okay, so let's continue while we wait for some more. So very good. You can see when you write, especially when you speak about a city, think of who are you talking to? Are you talking to people? Because you don't want to talk to an elderly couple and tell them, oh, you must go to Salvador because there's lots of partying and music. Like they're old people. So you have to be careful to what information about a place do you want to tell people? So you got to think about who your audience is. Okay, let's continue. We are looking at the next page, travel money. So if you remember all this week, all this unit, we've been talking about journeys and places, but let's talk about travel money. When we speak of money, we've got some vocab. We've got borrow cash. So borrow means when you like take money from someone, but you must give it back. Buy a ticket. That's simple. You buy a ticket. Change your dollars. So you'd know when you came to Australia, you had to change or exchange your money for Australian dollars. Lend coins. Lend is different. Lend and borrow. Lend, you give something to someone. And same thing, when you lend something to someone, they can give it back. Pay by credit card. So we know today it's all tap and pay. Spend money. Take out money, maybe from the ATM. So let's put these words in some sentences. I'll give you 1 minute and then we'll come back and check it. Okay, let's check them. So number 1, Daniel. I need to yes. 2, Letizia. Did you spend a lot of money on that dress? 3, Mariana. Yeah, we can take out some money. 4, Jimin.
You can pay by credit card or by ticket.
Yep, or by cash. 6, Odilon. Yes, sorry, I meant 5. Yep. Can you lend me some coins for parking? Because it doesn't take notes. So notes is like this.
Yeah.
But the coins, sorry, I should say cash notes. So cash notes, but coins is different. Coins is this. No.
Students of I know book because in Korea we
Yes.
I this is not
Oh yes, I know. That's why I had to put cash. Yeah.
예, 학생에서 I understand I can know
Yeah.
not means other means.
Yes, notebook.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that was 5, 6. Alexandria, can I borrow? Yeah, some cash. Yep, and pay you back later. And 7, back to Daniel. They want to they want to buy a train ticket. Good. So we've talked about how we say we borrow cash, we buy a ticket, we change money or dollars. We can lend someone coins. We can pay by credit card. We can spend our money. We can take out money. So these words, you must know what they mean. They're all different meaning. Okay, let's listen to 3 conversations about money and see where are they happening, location, where. So put a 1 for conversation 1. Is it A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Conversation 2, is it A, B, C, D, E, F, G? And conversation 3, where is it happening? So the first one is in a currency exchange office. So we know that's a place where you change your money. So currency exchange office. Maybe you see one at the airport before you arrive at a country, like before you go outside, currency exchange office. Maybe in the city, there's many of them in the CBD, currency exchange places. In a bank, we know what a bank means. In a shop, at a cash machine. So cash machine, depends on which bank. It's the machine. You can see it many places, outside the shopping center, inside the shopping center, next to the bank, inside the bank, outside the bank, many places. In a post office, in a car park, or in a hotel. Okay, so I'll play the conversation. So just put the number 1. Where is it? Is the conversation? Number 2, where is the conversation? And number 3.
Truck 72, Unit 7D, Conversation 1. Hello, can I change $100 into euros? Yes, of course. One moment. $100 is 89 euros. Okay, can you give me the euros in tens? Sure. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Conversation 2.
Would you like to buy this?
Yes, please. And could I have it in a bag, please?
Certainly. It's 12 euros.
Here's my credit card.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I can only take cash.
Oh, no. I don't have any.
Don't worry. There's a bank with a cash machine around the corner.
Oh, thanks. Conversation 3. Oh, no. It's £2 for parking. I only have a £10 note. So, what's the problem? The machine takes coins. Could I borrow the money? I'm afraid I don't have any coins. Oh, look, it takes credit cards. I haven't got a credit card with me. It's okay. I have. Great. I can pay you back later. Don't worry. I can pay.
So conversation 1, where was it happening?
In a bank.
Very close, the bank, but yes, in a currency exchange office. So we'll listen one more time, but make sure you hear the first one is in a currency exchange office. Different to a bank because it's the focus is just the change of money from one, because in a bank, you can't go in and give them American dollars or pesos or whatever. 2, where is conversation 2 happening? In a shop. In a shop. 3, in a car park. So let's play it one more time. So listen how conversation 1 is in a currency exchange office. Conversation 2 is in a shop. And conversation 3 is in a car park.
Truck 72, Unit 7D, Conversation 1. Hello, can I change $100 into euros? Yes, of course. One moment.
Sorry, I'll just pause it there, and you can do number 3 at the same time by completing. You'll see that that's the conversation. 1, 2, and 3 from number 3. So I'll just play that again, sorry, and fill in for number 3.
Track 72, Unit 7D, Conversation 1. Hello, can I change $100 into euros? Yes, of course. One moment. $100 is 89 euros. Okay, can you give me the euros in tens? Sure. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Conversation 2. Would you like to buy this? Yes, please. And could I have it in a bag, please? Certainly. It's 12 euros. Here's my credit card. Oh, I'm sorry, but I cannot pay cash. Oh, no. I don't have any. Don't worry. There's a bank with a cash machine around the corner. Oh, thanks. Conversation 3. Oh, no. It's £2 for parking. I only have a £10 note. So, what's the problem? The machine takes coins. Could I borrow the money? I'm afraid I don't have any coins. But look, it takes credit cards. I haven't got a credit card with me. It's okay. I have. Great. I can pay you back later. Don't worry. I can pay.
Okay, conversation 1. A will be Mariana and B Daniel for all of them. You can read all of them. Into euros.
Yes, of course. $100 is 89 euros.
Euros. Good. So yes, of course. So number 1 is course. COURSE. Yes, of course. Yes, for sure. Yes, certainly. Yes, definitely. Yeah, can. Sure. Good. Conversation 2. Actually, I'll change it. Letizia and Alexandria. Would. Yeah. Would. Yeah.
Yes, please. We have it in our banking.
And could. So yes, you could say and can, but in the conversation, she said and could. I have it in a bag, please. Same as can. You can say both.
Certainly.
Certainly, yes. Sure, certainly, of course. So they're all the same words. Certainly, sure, of course. Yes. It's just another way to say yes. Certainly. Yes.
Here is my credit card.
No. When it's written that way, it's here's. Yeah, not here's, it's, no, here's my credit card. Oh. So yes, so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. But the U is like an A, but up. So write like a little A on top of the U. Up, but up. Not but, but I can only take cash. Only. So make sure the Y is E, only. Anytime you see Y at the end, E. Lots and lots of E's. Yeah, do you want to try again? So, oh. Around the corner. Yes, I like your enthusiasm. Like, oh, I like it. So you're so happy. Thanks. Conversation 3. A is Ojalon, B is Jimin.
Oh no, it's 2
Pounds?
pounds for parking. I only have a 10 pound note.
What's the problem?
The machine takes coins. Could I borrow the money?
Yeah, could.
I'm afraid I don't have any points to borrow. We take credit card.
It takes.
We take credit card.
I haven't got a credit card with me.
It's okay, I have.
Great, I can pay you that later.
Don't worry, I can pay.
Ah, that's a nice friend. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about when we request. Requesting means asking. It's the same way as saying asking. So sometimes we might need to ask people for help, for maybe we go into the store and we need to ask for a different size of clothing, or we ask someone what time it is, or we want to change our money, or we want something, some help. So requesting is like asking. And how do we make questions? Well, if you remember, I always say start with the verb. So this is can or could, they're the same. You can pick, doesn't matter. So can, subject, verb. Can I see you tomorrow? Could I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your bike? Can you pick me up tomorrow? So that's how we can make a question. So this is one of the rules. When we respond, to say yes, if somebody asked you something and you want to say yes, you can say certainly, yes, certainly, yes, sure, yes, of course, yeah, cool. That's a bit more casual, so be careful who you're talking to. Yes, or you can say sure, no problem. Do you have any other ways to say yes? What's common in Spanish? You say sí, yeah. Certamente. You have certamente. What does that mean in English? It's possible. Yeah, how do you say it? Possibile. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, so we don't, that's not very common in English. I mean, I understand it, but it's not very common. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. I can help you. Yeah. Any other ways in Spanish? Yes, that's more of course, right? Seguro. More certainly, of course. Seguro, yeah. Yeah. What about Portuguese?
Claro.
Yes, claro, that's of course. Claro. Claro de sí. Claro que es. What do you say? Claro que sí.
Claro que sim.
I know from Spanish, but then it sounds very similar. Isn't it claro de sí? Yeah, claro, yeah. What else? Any other ways? What is it? Obviously. Oh, we don't say that one. Like obviously, of course. Yeah, ours is more of course. So don't say that one. The translation in English would be, yeah, of course. Like obviously you can. Yeah. All good. Yeah, all good. Yeah, that's Good. I like that. So that's very casual. Yeah, all good. It's another way for saying yes. Yeah, all good. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sure, no problem. Okay, what about no? I'm sorry, no. I'm afraid, no. I apologize, no. And then you can give a reason, but, or because, whatever. If you want, you can give a reason.
I feel sorry. I feel sorry.
I'm sorry, no. No, I feel sorry is a different verb, which is like maybe something bad happened to someone. You say, oh no, I feel sorry for them. So no, this is a phrase. I'm sorry, no. It's another way to say no. Anything in Portuguese that you have that's another way to say no?
Negative.
Negative, yeah, yeah. You can say that in English, but you'll sound very funny because we don't say it. But I understand it. Negative. Absolutely. Actually, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's like 100% no way. Or no way. That's a good one. No way. So positive, positive. No, negative, negative. Do you say positive then for yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, positive. So yeah, no, we don't use those ones in English. I understand it, but it's not common. Spanish, any other ways you say no? Yeah. Korean? No? Korean? Yes or no? Do you have any different ways
I think.
in your language?
Yes. It sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. No, that's more when someone gives you an idea and you say, yeah, sounds good. But this is somebody asking you for something. They want to see you, they want to borrow your pen, they want to borrow money. So it's another way to say yes or no. But sounds good is when someone gives you an idea. You say, yeah, that's a good idea. Sounds good. Ah, for no, never. I like that. Never. That's a good one. But yeah, we don't say that one. So there's some ways. Some of them are pretty formal, like I apologize, no. I'm afraid, no. That's, formal situation if you're speaking to your boss. But if it's casual, no. You can say why, because whatever. No way. No, absolutely not. No. And yes, some are formal and then it gets pretty informal. Yeah, cool. So, okay, let's see when we respond, yes and no, we've done that. Okay, let's take turns and be in groups. So we've got some time. I'm going to put you in a group and you're going to write a conversation with two people and one of them is asking the other person for something. Maybe they're saying, can you take care of my kids? Because, this weekend I have to work. Um, can you give me some money, lend me some money? Can you, whatever. And make sure you add money. So if you're talking about, oh, can you like look after my kids this weekend? I'll pay you $200 or whatever. So make sure you add some money vocab into it. Or, can you take my dog for a walk? Can I borrow your laptop for the weekend? Can I borrow your car? Okay, so make up a conversation about two people. One of them is asking the other person for something, for anything, to borrow their car, whatever. So make sure you use this grammar and have the yes and the no. Talk about money. Maybe they can say, well, I'll pay you for it or whatever. And it depends. The person could still say no, sorry, no, whatever. Okay, so let's put you in some groups and we'll write out these conversations. Okay, so let's have a listen to some of your conversations. So you can stay where you are. You don't need to come up because tomorrow we'll do some role play. But just for now, let's start with Daniel and Mariana. So what conversations have you created about two people and one of them is asking or requesting for something? You have, yeah, conversation. Yeah, number 4. So you have to ask each other, that's okay. You can, what have you prepared? Just short conversation? Like, for example, yeah. Sorry? So have you made a special dinner tonight? Some? Like, so where are you, in a restaurant or okay, do you have, we say do, so do you have any special meals? Do you have any special dishes? Yeah? Yeah? It's not really asking, can I, yeah. Or you could say, can I order the special dish? Yeah, can I order the special dish? Dish? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Which one would you like? Yeah. Okay, what's another question we can ask? Can I pay for the meal with credit card? Yeah, good. So can I pay for the meal with my credit card? Yeah, with my credit card. Yep, good. Using the money. And the answer? Yes, of course. So we had yes, sure before, and here, yes, of course. Yes, of course. So if you have the second group, while you have time, prepare a longer conversation if you can. But that's okay. Let's do any more. I know, sorry, I know it says just to do some questions, but I said a conversation, between 2 people. But that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, can I purchase? Another word is purchase for buy. So can I purchase a ticket with cash? Yeah. And the answer? Maybe it can be yes. I'm sorry, but we only take credit card. Yeah. We only take credit card. So that's a response. Yeah. So I'm sorry, but we only take credit card because he asked, can I buy a ticket with cash? You said, I'm sorry, no. So I should say no here. I'm sorry, no. We only, I'm sorry, no. So always have a comma before or after no. So if you want to put no at the end, then put your comma just before it. But if you want to put yes or no in the beginning, then yes or no, comma. If it's at the end, I'm sorry, no. And this is a new sentence. We only take credit card. Okay, another sentence. If you have, if not, no. Can, yeah. Can I, we usually say, can I, yeah. Can I borrow? Yeah. Can I borrow your phone to make a call? To call my mother? Yeah. So can I borrow your phone to call my mother? What does Daniel say? Good. Oh, sorry. But I don't have any, we say credit in Australia. My balance is low, or we say credit. So, oh, sorry, but I don't have any credit. Good. Yeah, good response with a negative. Yeah. So, oh, sorry, but I don't have any credit. Yeah, because it's going to be an expensive call to Colombia. So, I don't have any credit. I don't have any international calls credit or whatever. Even you can put international call credit. But we say credit here. It's very common to say, oh, but I don't have any credit. No, it doesn't mean credit card. It just means credit on my phone, my balance. Or you could say, oh, sorry, but my balance is low. So, or my balance is low. Yeah, but it's more common to say, oh, I don't have any credit. Okay, do we have a conversation? Yes? Okay, let's hear the conversation. Good.
I need to pay my car and the company money. They take out from me.
So let's go back a bit. So I need to pay my car loan. Yeah, so I need to pay my car loan, but I don't have any money. And the bank is going or whatever, and they're going to take out my payment, and I don't have any money in my account. So yeah.
So can you lend me 10,000 and I can pay you next year?
Good. So can you lend me $10,000 and I will pay you back next year? I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's a good one.
Maybe maybe she
Yeah, so let's go back a bit, but I don't have that much money because you have money, but you don't have that much money. So there's a difference. Because if you just say I don't have money, I mean, how are you surviving? You know, how are you eating? So I don't have that much money because $10,000. And I like that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for that. We say more about. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to hear that. We can even say, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So I like it. I'm having some financial difficulties at the moment, but I don't have that much money. Maybe my friend can help you out. So you could say, maybe my friend can help you out. You can ask her. Is that what you want to say?
Yeah.
You can ask her. Good. Yeah, who is your friend that you're talking about? Good.
My friend.
Yeah.
We've been doing for 10 years ago.
No. So we usually say she's my closest friend, not my favorite is this is my favorite book, this is my favorite movie. We usually say she's my closest friend, or I know her very well. Yeah, she's my best friend, she's my closest friend. And then I have known her for 10 years. There's no ago. So I have known her for 10 years, full stop, no ago. I have known her for 10 years. She's my closest friend. I trust her. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where can I find her?
Can I give them a number?
Yeah, I will give her I will give you her number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, I'll give you her number. Good. It's
It's
04. Yeah. All these little pronunciation. It's 04.
what? Um,
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I hope it works out. Good luck. So you want to always wish someone, because even though you can't help, good luck. I hope it works out. I hope she can help you. Ring, ring. Yeah.
How are you?
Good.
How you would think about you? She likes you a lot and what you are a very good person.
Yeah.
So I'm extremely sorry that you have a good job.
Yeah.
And that's the one.
And have some what?
Extra money.
We usually say that you have a good job, that you're making good money. We don't say extra. So I heard, this is a good way to say, I heard that you have a great job, that you have a great job and are making, yeah, and I'm making good money. We just say, and I'm making good money. Yeah, not really extra. It's just, oh, I heard that you're making really good money. Like your job pays well. You're making good money. Yeah.
I returned my close friend, so
Yes.
you can trust me.
Yeah.
You can about me.
Yeah, good. You can ask her about me. If you want, you can ask her about me. I'm her good friend. If you want, you can ask her about me. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, well, I heard, I have heard, I heard you, I heard you.
About you?
About, for, you have you have a financial trouble. But I think, yes, but I need to, think about it.
I have to think about it.
I
I have to think about it. So that's a good one. I have to think about it. Yeah. Can you give me some time to think? Good question. Can you give me some time to think about it? Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. You're like, yes, please think about it. How long do you need? I don't want to pressure you, but how long do you need? Because I think I can call you back in about in one day, like tomorrow. Well, if it's one day tomorrow, I think I can call you back in a few days. Yeah, good. Yes.
So can after
Yeah.
next month.
In a few days this week. Okay. In a few. Yeah.
What's the best time for you? What's the best time to call you?
I think after one p.m.
Yeah. Good. After 1 p.m. Okay, I will call you then.
So you Monday to Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Good. Perfect. I like that. Lots of talk about money and lots of new words. I heard, if you already know something, I heard, yeah, that you have a great job. And I like how Jimin said, yes, I heard about you. So she already knows the situation. She said, oh, yes, Alexandra told me about your situation. I have to think about it. Can you give me some time to think about it? I like that. And good. Yes, absolutely. Did we write yes, absolutely? Yes, of course. So we have another one. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So this is very common. We say that, yes, absolutely. Good. So that was asking, requesting, and can or could. You could say could. It's the same thing. You know, could you give me some time to think about it? Could I call you back? Good. I love Alexandria. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't have much money right now. Maybe my friend can help you out. So we've got the can again. Maybe she can. You can ask her. So good. Lots of use of can and all that. See you, Solange. Okay, so we'll finish there for the day, for the end of the lesson. Just recapping, we looked at earlier in the lesson, we looked at places, you remember? And we talked about how we write about a place. Think about who are we writing to? Students, business people, travelers, elderly people. And then we looked at talking about money and, you know, we need to change some money, exchange, lend, borrow. And then we made a conversation with asking, requesting. So use can. That's a good way. Can you help me? Think of that example. Can you help me? So can I borrow some money? Can I borrow your laptop? Can I borrow your pen? Could you lend me? Could, can. Okay, good. So we'll continue with the next lesson, 7E, the end of the road. So we'll talk more about traveling and we'll do some more writing. So we'll finish there. Thank you. And see you, Solange.